you spend a lot of time connected with the podcast, but then on your own as well, where you were reaching out to other authors, mentoring, talking other people through some of their struggles, sometimes personal, sometimes professional. What is it about what you've been through, or the way that you want to live, that causes you to so deliberately play that role for so many different authors?
I think I'm a big believer in karma. I'm a big believer in what you put out there, you're going to get back. And I was very lucky. So this will be my eighth or ninth year of full time being able to write and make a living. But my first short story was released when I was in high school in 1988. So there's a lot of time in between. And in the beginning, I was on my own. There was no other authors in my area. There was no internet. There was none of that. And when I started to get serious, and I saw like J.A. Conrath and Scott Nicholson are the two guys that always come up for me because they answered all my questions. And most of my questions were ridiculously stupid. And they really had a lot of patience with, here's this new kid who was probably the same age as them. But they had done a lot of success with some major publishers at that point in their career. So I was able to do that, and I remember basically being told more or less by both of them because I would say, what can I do? What can I do to help or whatever? And their thing was pay it forward. Someday, hopefully you'll be in a position to help other authors. So that was kind of, for me, that was part of that. So about a month ago, I had Alexander C. Bailey, is his official writing name, Alex from Iowa, was having kind of a rough personal patch, and my wife said, "We'll buy you a plane ticket, and why don't you just come here for a couple weeks?" And I said, I'm going to put you through the Rosamilia boot camp, the writing boot camp. And it was great for me because it kept me in the chair every day. And it was a leading by example, but it was also, here's this kid who's literally half my age, and he has so many questions, and he's just starting out, and I was able to give him all of the good and bad that I've done in my career. And he did great. I mean, he was killing it with stories, and he still is weeks later. We just had a conversation this morning about a couple of upcoming anthologies. And for me, that's awesome. I mean, a couple other authors I'll talk to every other Saturday morning or Sunday morning and share some of my stories. It's talking shop, which I love. And so it's all that, and it's just really just helping. And I share a ton of books on Twitter like you do. And so for me, it's just really, it's just it's a positive. There's so much negative, especially online. And so I just focus on helping other authors, and other authors have in turn helped me as well. So that's the fun of it.